to Positively Muskegon. It's Andy O'Reilly, and we are at the Folkert Community Hub today talking about the Muskegon Civic Theater's Penguin production of Annie Jr., which is happening at October 14th and 15th down at the Frohenthal. I'm going to go around the table here. We've got quite a panel. It's a little bit bigger than our normal guests. So Heidi Sunderheft Christensen.
Correct.
Got that one right.
All right.
Kim Harsh, Seth Witham, and around the corner there is Kyle Sweetwood, two of the stars of the show here, along with the director. And Heidi, let's start with you.
Correct.
You have kind of, this is all kind of become...
Well, Muskegon Civic Theater. I'm part of the board for Muskegon Civic Theater, if that's the question you're asking.
No, the question I was going to ask is that this has become a very big, passionate project for you because it's such a special production.
This is probably one of the most moving things I've done working with kids in a long time. Correct.
Yeah.
I'm an educator, will always be an educator, but when we are able to bring students together from a community, individuals with some disabilities, but also working with individuals that are learning about each other along the way, it is unbelievable what happens.
Tell me about the Penguin Project and where it got its start.
Okay. Dr. Andrew Morgan, he is from Peoria, Illinois.
Okay.
He is the founder of the Penguin Project foundation. He is actually a pediatric doctor, and I think it was 16 years ago, he did his first production working with artists and mentors. Individuals that have special needs are the artists, and then they're paired with a mentor. And you go through a variety of weeks of practices, and then you put a production on stage. And so this was brought to Muskegon Civic Theater. I think it was about a year and a half ago.
Yeah, it's been a while. I've been a part of the undercurrent of this for a little while.
And when it was brought to the Civic Theater, the board, absolutely, this would be a great joint effort with. If you don't know Cindy Blair, she's absolutely amazing with No More Sidelines. And so through this whole process, we've joined together. They're one of our arts partners, of course, with No More Sidelines. And so we've been able to have all of our rehearsals here. A lot of the individuals that are artists are members here at No More Sidelines. And so that's kind of how the whole beauty of this all happened. You know, we've got a civic theater, we've got the art part, and we've got an organization that believes in just bringing kids to their best potential. And we combine those two together and got the word out to bring some mentors along the line. We've got kids from Muskegon County that go to different high schools they've given up, all these kids have given up time during the summer as well as their evenings since school started to put this production on for October 14th and 15th.
And it's really getting here quick.
It's getting here quick.
Talk about the production, Kim. Let's talk about how this has kind of come to be so far.
Yeah.
When it first started, what was the thought? Was it like, oh boy, what do we get into?
No, I think it's just a lot of excitement for everyone involved because this has never happened in the state of Michigan. So this is a whole new venture for all of us. We've been learning a lot from both artists and mentors together. We've learned a ton about how we see the world a little bit differently. Every person sees things differently, and I think this production is a perfect way to kick this project off because what it talks about, what Annie talks about, is the joy in the little things, the joy in the world around you. And I know our artists like Kyle see the joy in that every day, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, to be able to bring kids together who learn how to communicate differently to get a message across together is really a beautiful thing. Yeah. We talk about this all the time. We say it's like therapy. It's really great.
Seth, tell me about your experience with kids, like, special needs, unique abilities, if you want to put it that way. Had you had any experience before you came into this?
No, this is my first time.
Okay.
I actually just joined because my friends were like, oh, we should do this. It won't be that much, It's just,
Oh,
it's just
no.
like a fun
A piece of cake, something to do on the week. Yeah, something.
Sorry.
And I've never been happier. Like, this is really just fantastic.
What has it taught you?
Just like patience mostly, because like I want to have kids of my own, and this has really kind of helped me, like work with kids, and I love performing personally, and seeing kids like Kyle and kids with special needs perform on stage. It's just a joy, really.
Yeah. Are you learning things about yourself, or are you learning things about the kids more, do you think?
I'm learning things about, really how to work with children more. Like I'm learning how to like work with people better and like how to be more forward.
Yeah.
So I guess more about myself.
Yeah, it's a pretty unique experience. I mean, I came into the whole No More Sidelines thing knowing a little bit more about, kids with unique abilities and special needs and things like that. I'd had some experience, but these kids and these families are some people that are really remarkable in what they go through day in and day out, and they're really hard not to love. I mean, and if you boil it all right down to the nitty gritty of the whole thing is that's what they have to give, and that's just love, unconditional. And I think that's one thing that the normal people can take away from an experience like this is just how rewarding it can be to interact and be a part of a group like No More Sidelines or the production.
And to look at the leadership skills for both of these kids.
Yeah.
Seth has really stepped into that leadership role and leading by example, and so is Kyle. I think we all learn from each other because we all have different abilities, and we all have different things to teach each other.
Kyle, tell me about your role. What are you playing, Annie Jr.?
Rooster.
Rooster?
What does Rooster do? Like, what do you do? Give him some lines.
Yeah, give me a couple of lines,
Can you
man.
give him
Throw
a
'em
rooster
down.
crow?
Huh?
Can you give him your rooster crow?
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
That'll sell some tickets right there. Has it been fun for you, or is it hard?
Fun.
Is it fun?
Yeah.
Are the practices long? Is it fun to get together with everybody and practice?
Yeah.
Yeah? Have you had a chance to go out on the stage at Frauenthal yet?
Nope.
You haven't? Mm-mm. Oh man, what are you thinking about that when it happens?
Fun.
Is it gonna be fun?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty cool. You went to Fruitport.
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you graduated now, or are you still in
Yeah,
school?
I'm at school still at Wesley.
Oh, you go to Wesley School? Okay, that's cool. What have you learned in being a part of this production? Are you finding that you're meeting some friends? Are you meeting some... what are you learning?
I'm learning a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And getting jobs.
Yeah.
And my teacher's name is Jody.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you like your mentor?
Yeah.
Do you like your directors?
Yes.
Yes.
Directors sometimes got to be the bad guy, though, don't
I
they?
like you.
Well, do you like our choreographer?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Kendall.
Kendall, oh.
And who's our music director?
Michelle.
They're giving you the answer. I thought you said you were a teacher. You weren't that easy in North Muskegon, were you?
Yeah.
Tell me about the production itself. Now, this is going to be a show that people can get tickets for.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. Tickets right now are on sale down at the Frauenthal through Star Tickets at the box office.
Okay.
They're $10 each, well, $11.25 with the extra service charge.
That's what it is.
We have two performances. October 14th is a 7:30 performance. October 15th is a 3 o'clock performance.
Okay.
The show should be about an hour long. That's our goal.
Yep.
But we would love to fill that theater. With
We have
as
to fill the
many.
theater.
We have to.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
absolutely have to. I mean, we got to make the magic happen in there, and it's going to happen.
Put on the magic face.
Put on the magic face.
Yeah, right there, man. You know all the songs and everything.
That's
These
absolutely.
kids have worked way too hard. They,
Yeah.
they
And-
deserve a big audience.
And one of the things that we are committed to do a production the next 6 years.
Really?
So one of the big things this year is raising funds, continuing to raise funds for this, but also individuals sitting in the audience that may want to be on that stage next year. We're going to be doing it again. So
Yeah.
not Annie Jr., but another production next year.
You talking about anything already, or?
We're doing next year?
We haven't talked about next year
Oh
yet.
yeah, he's ready to go. Kyle's chomping at the bit.
This one first.
We're going to get through Annie Jr. And
So-
we've got a whole team behind the scenes that
Yeah.
have been working a lot from
So-
props to,
All of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big deal. So you got ticket sales.
we got ticket
Have you got
sales.
sponsorships available?
We're working on that. We are
So people can
working.
get a hold of you to find out more.
Call Civic Theater at 722-3852. Talk to Kirk Wahamaki.
Oh yeah, Kirk will talk your ear off. I know Kirk.
Absolutely, yes.
Absolutely.
All the support. Art Cats Gallery, October 6th and 7th.
Yep.
All of her sales, she's going to be giving us 10% of those profits.
Very cool.
There's a couple, Pompidou Salon right now, Adopt a Penguin, if you'd like, in their salon. I think there's a couple other salons in town as well too. We've got a crowd rise going,
Cool.
that's to help support 501c3, so we've got some of that going. We do have a few other organizations in town that are
Sure.
coming forward to help support us as well.
Awesome.
But whatever funds are raised this year, because it's costing about $25,000 to put this on, so whatever funds are raised this year will all go into our next productions, if
Good.
you know, and continue. So once we get through this year, we're looking for sponsors for next year too.
That's the way it's going to be.
Yes.
I can't think of a better cause and a better time.
We're making magic happen in Muskegon. First one in the state of Michigan, one of 15 out of the U.S.
What a great thing to be proud of.
Yeah.
October 14th and 15th.
Absolutely.
Frauenthal Theater. All the details will be right here on Positively Muskegon. If you want to shrug us off and think things aren't going right, guess again, because this is going to be absolutely awesome. Annie Jr. down at the Frauenthal with the Muskegon Civic Theater. It's the Penguin Project. Again, all the details are right here on Positively Muskegon. I think you guys are awesome. Break a leg, as they say.
Thank you.
Except, well, don't really break your leg. You know.
And that's the show today.